Imagine receiving a daily transfer of 86,400 units of currency directly into your bank account to be spent however you wish. There's just one condition. Any unspent money vanishes after 24 hours. What attitude would you adopt? Clearly, the goal would be to spend every single unit, right? So why do we not apply the same urgency to time? Every day, life grants 86,400 seconds. Are they being leveraged to their absolute maximum? The good news is that each person is the pilot of their own life. Regardless of your current circumstances, it is possible to undertake a supplementary exercise to maximize your time. This video introduces a philosophy for effective time management. This approach, applicable to everyone, has allowed for substantial personal development and significant progress across various aspects of life. The aim is to share effective time management strategies, inspiring action to take command of time and truly live life to its fullest. Let's begin with the first strategy: manage your superpowers. Just as each day presents 24 hours, it also brings a limited amount of energy. Therefore, alongside time management, it is crucial to be strategic about energy investment. Think of it this way: as the day progresses, energy levels naturally decrease, as does the capacity for strong decision-making and resistance to distractions. The ability to resist impulses, such as mindlessly scrolling social media, diminishes as fatigue sets in later in the day. By structuring tasks according to energy levels, efficiency can be dramatically improved. In the early morning, execute tasks demanding high willpower and significant effort. In the middle of the day, tackle tasks that are challenging but require less intense mental fortitude. Later in the day, reserve time for tasks that are less demanding and require minimal willpower. Next, consider batching tasks. A powerful productivity technique that revolutionizes how work is approached is task batching. This method centralizes similar tasks into dedicated time blocks. For instance, instead of responding to individual emails throughout the day as they arrive, create a specific block of time solely for answering all emails. The brain expends energy whenever it switches from one task to another, a phenomenon known as context switching. By batching, one effectively reduces these energy-draining transitions. This means less friction, greater effectiveness, and the preservation of focus for more complex activities later in the day. Consider content creation. Rather than writing one piece, then recording it, then editing it, and then moving to the next piece, dedicate entire days or blocks to specific steps. For instance, one day for outlining multiple projects, another for writing, another for recording, and so on. This approach drastically increases output and reduces mental fatigue. Now, let's explore playing with absence. A highly effective strategy for boosting productivity and managing time is to set a non-negotiable end time for work each day. This is particularly beneficial for entrepreneurs or individuals balancing multiple projects. Once that designated hour arrives, work ceases immediately. Research indicates that this can offer significant advantages. When a task is interrupted mid-completion, the frustration of the unfinished work acts as a powerful motivator, driving one to return to it with renewed energy the following day. The brain continues to process and ponder incomplete tasks, creating a strong mental pull to close the cycle. If a day has been unproductive due to procrastination, yet a strict work end time is honored, the lingering desire to finish and the regret of wasted time will fuel a strong urge to start earlier and with more vigor the next morning. This breaks the common cycle of procrastinating, then trying to cram work in late, only to repeat the pattern. Being incredibly strict about the work end time is crucial, echoing a principle similar to Parkinson's law, but applied differently. Next, protect your time. As previously mentioned, context switching causes the brain to expend energy adapting to new tasks, environments, or interactions. This energy drain reduces overall focus and capacity for the remainder of the day. The solution to this phenomenon lies in implementing time blocks. These are protected segments of time dedicated to specific activities, be it hours for deep work, administrative tasks, creative pursuits, or even personal leisure. By consciously allocating these blocks, individuals minimize distractions and optimize energy.
Expenditure throughout the day. Moving on, prioritize your big goals. A common challenge for many is the struggle to prioritize where to direct their focus, concentration, and time. Begin by externalizing all tasks, no matter how insignificant, onto a centralized list or digital application. The brain is designed for creation, not for storing an endless inventory of to-dos. Vacating the mind of these reminders frees up mental power for creative thinking. There are various methods for prioritizing. One well-known framework is the Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks based on urgency and importance. While this technique is accessible for further research, another highly effective approach involves asking a potent question, famously known as the one thing question. What is the one task that, if completed, will make everything else easier or unnecessary? This single inquiry can become a daily compass for progress, guiding one's most impactful actions throughout the day. Now, consider strategic multitasking. While conventional wisdom often advises against multitasking, there are exceptions where it can be highly effective. This involves combining a cognitive task with another physical task that can be automated. For example, engaging in an online meeting while walking, listening to language learning audio while cooking, or consuming educational podcasts during a stroll. These activities allow one to leverage time by pairing a task requiring attention with a physical activity that doesn't demand conscious focus. This strategy can also extend to social interactions. When connecting with others, consider engaging in collaborative work sessions. Individuals can work on their respective projects while sharing insights, discussing personal and professional developments, and maintaining progress simultaneously. Next, cultivate daily routines. It is highly recommended to design and implement both activation and deactivation routines. Morning activation routines facilitate an effective transition from the sleep world to a mode of focus and concentration. Evening deactivation routines, conversely, guide the mind from an active state to a calmer one, preparing for deep, restorative sleep. This optimal mental and emotional state contributes to long-term productivity. However, two common challenges arise with demanding routines. First, the risk of becoming a robot, mechanizing every moment. It's important to intentionally leave space for improvisation and spontaneity, welcoming unplanned moments, whether daily or weekly. Second, the trap of neglecting routines altogether due to a perceived free day. To counter this, maintain conscious awareness of time and mark daily anchor points or milestones. These could be fixed times for completing the activation routine, entering a focus mode, or engaging in exercise, providing structure without excessive rigidity. Next, embrace a technological system for time management. Leverage technological tools to create a productivity system that streamlines task management, time allocation, and information centralization. This involves having a dedicated application for task lists, which can also facilitate project and task sharing with team members. Additionally, utilize a robust communication system for managing emails and events, integrating it seamlessly with a digital calendar. Finally, employ a centralized platform for consolidating all notes and information. Even for those who prefer analog methods, integrating digital tools can significantly enhance efficiency and organization in today's fast-paced world. For the final advice, the importance of constancy and focus. Small, consistent sessions, perhaps 20 minutes daily, are far more effective than sporadic, prolonged efforts of 3, 6, or even 12 hours, especially for learning and long-term progress. Consider this powerful principle. Dedicating just 100 hours per year to any discipline, which equates to approximately 18 minutes a day, can elevate one's proficiency to surpass 95% of other individuals in that same field. This underscores the profound impact of steady, focused application. Embrace this concept in your life.